completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 6. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. And a wide-open look for James. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. They left 1 or 2 guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Love in the post. He's against Olynyk. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples of that, Steve, right now.
Yeah, they look cohesive. And, you know, anytime he takes control, you can just feel this group come together.
Yeah, it's priceless when you have a guy who sets the example he does and then backs it up with timely communication as well as consistent performance.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Bradley, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. LeBron kicks to Love. Back to LeBron. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Bradley kicks to Young. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Olynyk the pass to Young. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And here's Smart. There's the pass to Young. Smart with the ball. Feeds it to Bradley. 6 to shoot. From the stripe. A second chance effort. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Olynyk. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. LeBron outside. Here's Waiters. Oh, good on the 3.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Young outside. Thompson with the block. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Sean Marion is checked in for Cleveland. And then for Boston, Jared Sullinger's checked in for Fry. And Phil Pressey subbed in for Smart. And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing 2 guards in basketball. Dion Waiters is second.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in the shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
Marion, a screen on Young. From deep, LeBron. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And a moment to check out LeBron James here. His last 10 games, first in scoring, and he's right there among the league's most efficient shooters, ranking in the top 3 in field goal percentage.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA. I mean, he's the one guy you don't want to see coming out of the opposing locker room.
Here's Dellavedova, averaging 6 points per contest. The drive by James, and he gets it to go.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, LeBron.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Preston from the arc. And James pulls it down. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Cleveland, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Preston. Young outside. He feeds it to Sullinger. Clock at 6. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Sullinger's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Cavaliers leading by 10. James outside. And Waiters has it in the corner. Pass to Dellavedova. He dishes it to LeBron. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game. Pressey dishes to Olynyk. Passes it to Pressey. And it's blocked. The kick out to Young. Here's Sullinger. They shoot again. Dishes it to Pressey. The Celtics working the ball around now. And Bradley gets it to go.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
LeBron with it. And Young picks him up defensively. James outside. Here's Dellavedova. Off target with his 3. And Thompson kicks to James. Goes back up. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Waiters. And they double up James. Kicks to Marion. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, Boston, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, looking at Boston, the thing with them is they haven't really established an identity for themselves as a team. They never have seemed to come up with a plan and stick to it for very long. They've been all over the place in terms of their identity.
And I put that on the coaching staff more than anyone else, Clark. A coherent strategy has to be in place, or it's impossible to climb up the standings.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups, I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Now Olynyk, he has 6. On the wing, Thornton. He kicks to Sullinger. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Waiters.
Celtics foul. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Ray Allen.
And the first one drops.
At the line for two.
Ray Allen hits them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Sullinger the screen. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Olynyk, averaging 10 points per contest. 4 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Thornton. Goes back up.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
And then Waiters with the jam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Down low, here's Bosniak, and he makes good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. They set the pick. Held it over, the pass to Marion. He had stolen by Sullinger. Here's Bosniak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Boston, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And the first one drops.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lucas is checked in. 1:05 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Allen. Shoots the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now the feed to Green. Boston, no good that time either. Cleveland leading by 14. Marion dishes to Waiters. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Count the bucket.
You know, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into the position they're in right now.
Celtics trail by 17. The dish to Olynyk. Green kicks to Sullinger. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Bosniak. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Thornton. Right through the D for the layup.
Assist goes to Bosniak.
Here's Waiters. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 15. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, you dominated the backboards. What allowed that to happen?
We know coming into the game that's a very good shooting team, and there'll be a lot of offensive rebounds at times. They make shots, and all 5 guys got to get in and help each other defensively and clean up the rebounds. So that was a point of emphasis, and it's good to see that we're doing that so far.
A team effort, no doubt, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.